hi, welcome back to our channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So in our today's video, the main question is, where is Betty? Is she alive? Is she dead? Is she in Shakahola, or where is she? So guys, join me together as we get to unveil all these stories and whatever is really coming up each and every minute, each and every hour about the Shakahola saga with one and only Pastor Paul Mackenzie. So you guys, I just came across this post and it has really troubled me because I really don't understand how all these things can happen in just a short span of time. And I just want to share with you. So who is Betty? Where is Betty? And what really happened? I will post it here for you guys to see, and let me read it from my side. So this post says, Betty, the missing Qatar Airways air hostess in Malindi, left her 11-year-old. She left her 11-year-old job, sold her land and property to relocate to Shakahola, and let her son die in the Pastor Mackenzie cult fasting. Betty sold her land at 7 million and donated it all to the Malindi cult pastor, Paul Mackenzie. She then decided to fast after being promised that she would meet Jesus. This is so crazy. So Betty's son, Jason, allegedly died while fasting with his grandparents while she was away working in Qatar. Devastated by the news, Betty returned to Kenya for the burial but disappeared soon after. A sister from Umoja, Nairobi, claims that Betty left an emotional letter to her husband before leaving, hinting that she may never return. Betty sold all her belongings, packed up her kids, and headed to Malindi after hearing from a friend that they were all going to meet Jesus on the 8th of April. This is crazy. Betty is among tens of cult adherents hiding and fasting somewhere in Shakahola forest. So you guys, just let's really reason together and let's talk about this. So my first question is, where is Betty? Is she alive, or is she a victim of, is she one of the people who has been found dead like in Shakahola? Because you guys, these cases have just become too much. So many people have suffered, so many people have died, and yet not even like the search is not even over, because they are still continuing to do the search. Like, I don't really understand what is really going on. So on my case, and to talk about the Betty stuff is, first of all, like I would just like to think about it, like, how will I sell all my properties, sell everything, and give out my son to go and fast? Like, you guys, not even like an adult, this is a kid, and they were all in that plan of maybe fasting until they see Jesus. And you see, like, the promise was they were going to see Jesus on 8th of April, which for me doesn't really make sense. And I couldn't like moreover like blame them, but I could mostly blame the pastor, because this is someone who is maybe using different powers, you never understand. So I think like he's kind of using some powers to manipulate their minds, such that whatever this pastor tells you, or whatever thing that he says, you just feel like this is the right thing, and like you really have to do it. And also something else that I've come to realize is that when everyone hears about the end time, or maybe you just feel like it has been preached, yes, or maybe someone has told you about the end times, and you just feel like, I really don't want to miss heaven, I don't want to miss this day, I don't want to miss to be there. Like, someone just told you, if you want to see Jesus, then he said like you have to fast until you die, and you just feel like this is the right thing for you to do, because you feel like that is the only thing that you really need, and that is where you want to be at that particular time, you understand? So I feel like these are so many things that are really happening in a very short span of time, because since these stories came out, I really don't know how many stories we are yet to hear. Because also, again, I was thinking to myself, and I was like, you know, like, we are talking about Pastor Mackenzie, because now this is a story which has just been unveiled, but how many pastors are hiding behind the curtains who are still doing all these things, and we really do not know about them? Because I feel like if it is something that has been happening, just maybe it was not the right time for them to be known. But I feel like it's not just Pastor Mackenzie alone, but I believe like there are so many pastors who are hiding behind the curtains, or who are still at the back of the tent, pretending to be good and better pastors and preaching the word of God, while they know very well like they are manipulating people of God, and so many people are dying under their hands. You understand? So my question still stands. Where is Betty? I would love to hear that she's alive. I would love to hear that she's okay, even if she might not have eaten for all that time. But I just want to hear that she's okay, because you guys, this is the worst thing like someone could ever do. Because as for me, I don't know if it's only me, but for you who are watching, I don't think like you will go to that extent. And also something else I said previously on that video, like I just said, please just be sure of who you are following, and the teachings that you are receiving, because these people will manipulate you, will manipulate me, they will manipulate anyone just for them to get whatever they want to get. And again, if they know like they are just mentioning the word of God, like you will just feel like maybe it is okay, like they are doing the right thing, but definitely they are doing what they really want, but not what God says. So it's so sad. And I will put a picture of Betty here, and this is Betty, so I will share the picture here, and also her son. This kid looks so innocent and very young, and if I'm not wrong, like I think he's less than 10 years, if I'm not wrong. So you guys, like this is so sad. Where is Betty? How I wish and pray that Betty is alive. Her child might be gone, her parents might be gone, but I believe if she's still alive, like I believe that she still have a chance. You understand? Like that's so sad. It's so sad. And giving up a career of 11 good years, something that you've done, something that you love, something that you've invested through it. You understand? Like so sad. So where is Betty? Where is Betty? Because that is my concern right now. Not even like Pastor Mackenzie or anyone else, but where is Betty? That is my biggest question. And as I said, I just hope that she is very okay. I just hope that wherever she is, she'll be found. And also one thing that I watched yesterday on the news, like they said, all these people who have been found, and they've been helped to get back on their feet, they will be charged because they wanted to kill themselves. So you guys, it is case after case after case. This is a horror, you guys. It is a horror. And for me, this is a horror movie that I wouldn't even want to watch, because it's so bad. It's so sad that we have to lose our loved ones through these fake pastors, these people who will just manipulate us through the word of God. So this is so sad. This is so sad. But as we wait to hear whether Betty is okay or not, let's just hope that she didn't make it to be one of the victims who died already. So you guys, just stay tuned, because this is just but the beginning of this story of Mackenzie and his victims. And let's just hope that we'll get to have some good news despite all the bad news that we have. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and love you so much. Bye.